Hello everyone, welcome back to History Through a Headset, back for another episode. My name is Delia Cass. I am here with my co-hosts, Aaron Kiley and Kara Mulligan. Hi guys.
Hi squad.
Hi squad. What is up?
What's up guys?
So, today we have a bit of a different episode. We're kind of switching some stuff up a bit. So what we are going to be doing is we are going to be talking about the gadgets in Rainbow Six Siege. And by gadgets, I mean the specific abilities that the different operators have. So the three of us did some individual research on three separate gadgets, but we are also going to be talking about pretty much everyone. So I have a little tier list set up here. Unfortunately, my screen recorder is not working, so you guys can't see it along with us, but I will be putting in some screenshots throughout if you guys want to see what the tier list looks like throughout the episode. So, first we're just going to start with what the tiers look like. So up in the top tier, it is called What Gadget. The What Gadget tier basically means it has no effect on you, it doesn't injure you, it doesn't affect you, you feel nothing, it's almost as if it's not there. Then we have the Mosquito Bite tier. Mosquito Bite, anything that's in the Mosquito Bite tier is not painful, but it's annoying. You still get affected by it in some way, it's irritating, it's annoying, but it doesn't actually hurt you. Little Pinch is something that hurts, but isn't like an injure-causing thing, like it's not an injury, it just kind of hurts. And then we have Ow, That Hurt. That is something where you are injured, but it's not lethal. You're going to survive. It's more like a broken bone type thing. Then we have Please Res Me. That is something that injures you and hurts a lot, and it could possibly kill you, but not definitely. And then down at the bottom tier, this one's kind of obvious. We have I Died, R.I.P. It is the most painful gadget, and it will definitely kill you.
R.I.P.
So,
Hey.
I'm going in tonight. Okay, so we are going to start with the operators here in alphabetical order, but we're going to start with mine. I did Malusi, so we're going to jump to M for a second. So Malusi has the Banshee, and if you were to experience the Banshee, you would be experiencing a very low frequency sound. The Banshee is a device that gives off a low frequency sound that is meant to be very irritating, because in the game it slows you down and it plays a sound. So anything that is on the lower side of sound, either 20 to 200 hertz, you could experience headaches, intense pressure in your eardrum, tiredness and lack of concentration, and just general body irritation. So just any sort of discomfort, you're just generally not feeling that great. So if you were to experience the Banshee, that is what it would feel like. And what it would look like in real life, just some research stuff, just to get that out of the way. It would have sensors that would only open when someone activates those sensors, and otherwise it would stay closed for protection, because low frequencies can't travel through walls or windows anyways, so it would only open and the speaker would only play if someone activates the sensor when they're not behind a wall or window, which is true to the game as well. It would play a low frequency sound of around 150 to 200 hertz, so that it's actually audible, but it's still very low, and it would be around 80 to 100 decibels. So if you were to experience the Banshee, what that would feel like would be the low sound of a thunder or an earthquake at the volume of a motorcycle engine. And that would make you experience headaches, intense pressure in your eardrum, tiredness, lack of concentration, and body irritation. So, based on all that, where would Malusi go in the tier list? Because I have my opinions on this, but
I feel like Ow That Hurt. Because, okay, I have a question actually.
Yes.
Please Res Me.
Mm-hmm.
Is that wait, actually, no, never mind. I get it.
Please Res Me is you're injured and you're really hurt, and you
you can't function.
Yeah, but you're not necessarily dead. It might kill you, but you also might survive.
Okay. So, okay, I feel like in the moment, it would probably be Ow That Hurt, low key.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, shoot.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh yeah, for clarification, this is the first time Aaron and Kara are seeing these tiers, so.
If anything that's disorienting enough, that could literally just stop you from moving, has to hurt a little bit, because you're losing control of
yeah. Like your body function is pretty much shutting down.
Like in the game, like it's sort of like when you get hit by one, like your screen has this like very like mild like shaking effect. So that definitely like would be like disorienting and like almost like dizzying and like it almost like darkens your screen too. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
So I would say
So
ow, that
like
hurt.
that's got to be like a really intense. Yeah. So ow, that hurt. That makes sense. It hurts in the moment, but like you're definitely gonna survive. It's not gonna kill you.
Yeah.
All right. So then.
Unless someone comes and shoots you.
Yeah, but we're just going. Well, yes, we're going solely based off Gadget. So
But
then
that
we could
MP5
either.
though, low-key.
I love that MP5. Anyways, so we could either move on to Nomad with the air jab or the Polish girls with the concussion mine. Whoever wants to go first with that, we'll place those guys next.
I could go next. So, as you guys know, there are two characters in the game. They're sisters, Sophia and Ella, and they both have a concussion gadget. Sophia has a concussion grenade that can shoot out of her gun, and Ella has a placeable concussion mine. And when I was doing my research, I found that it was overall just a concussion grenade category. There wasn't a specific thing in real life called a concussion grenade. It would consist of like flashbangs, stun grenades, all of that stuff was considered concussion grenades. And basically, I actually found that they're pretty dangerous in real life. Like, they could kill you in real life. Basically, their purpose, as it says, is to deliver a 170 decibel shockwave that impairs hearing and causes a dizzying effect. So it basically leaves you immobile, like, for a certain amount of time. Like, you can't walk, you can't see, you can't hear. But as I was doing my research, like, there are many stories about people dying from them because they were too close to them. And I thought that was funny because in the game, literally to get hit by it, or by Ella's, you literally walk by it. So you're close enough to it where it would cause death, as it says in real life, because there's a possibility of shrapnel being launched out of them if you're close enough and whatnot. And basically, I found a couple of different injuries that could happen. So basically, internal injuries, like your eardrums could be ruptured. Obviously, that doesn't kill you, but that's pretty important. You need your hearing.
This is not fun.
Yeah, it's not fun. Basically, it could cause things to explode, which could cause blunt and penetrating trauma.
I don't know why that's funny to me. That was really funny. Okay. I'm sorry to anyone who has experienced blunt force trauma.
When I was reading this... Guys, I'm so sorry if that was triggering.
Leave a comment down below if you've experienced blunt force trauma.
Thank you. This next one, I was like, oh my god, air jab when I read it. Because it said the displacement of air can push people into solid objects, causing blunt and penetrating trauma once again. So, yeah, and other parts of the explosion can cause miscellaneous injuries such as burns, respiratory injuries, crush injuries, psychiatric trauma. I guess you're...
We're awful. Oh my god, we're laughing at this stuff.
In addition, crush injuries may result from the panic and chaos caused by large moving crowds that have suddenly become disoriented. So yeah, I don't know if I mentioned, but in real life, these are mostly used to just, like, make a big group of people just stop.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
It mostly just causes people to panic and run and hit each other and hit things and probably die. So,
okay,
yeah.
So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that Ella's concussion mine would go in Please Res Me, because it sounds like you wouldn't necessarily die, but it could kill you. I'm thinking Sophia would go down and I died. Not because of her concussion stuff, but because the other half of her gadget is a literal explosive that if you got hit with, you are definitely dead. So...
Oh yeah.
I feel
definitely.
like the concussion stuff wouldn't necessarily kill you, which is why I want to put Ella in Please Res Me. But
Yeah.
Sophia, if you were to experience everything about
An
her
actual
gadget,
grenade hitting you.
an actual grenade, you're dead. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
play Sophia down and I died.
Yeah, sorry I didn't mention the impact grenades. I just found the concussion grenades more interesting because it's
Yeah.
literally just a grenade.
It's just
Like,
we're
yes,
going
you
through
would
the
die.
gadgets. We're going through the gadgets anyways, so I thought I should mention that there's my reasoning for putting them in different tiers,
Yeah.
in my
Mhm.
opinion.
Yeah, blunt trauma.
Woo!
Comment down below if you died to blunt force trauma.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I would like to make it known to the audience that we are not laughing at blunt force trauma or psychiatric trauma. It just kind of caught us off guard when Kara said it. That's the only funny thing about it. We weren't expecting it. I would like to make it known that we are not laughing at it as it is.
Okay. Okay, well, I would like to continue this conversation about blunt force trauma because, as you know, I will be talking about the air jabs. So if you know the game, or if you play Nomad enough, you will see that if somebody gets hit by your air jab at like just the right angle, they will go flying through soft walls and they will break any gadget that's in the way, whether that be like deployable shields or anything. It's really funny to watch actually because they literally go flying like 3 meters back. And
I love it when they fly.
so I was going to bring up this after I was going to bring up the blunt force part a little later after I talked about the introduction of the gadget. But while we're on the topic of that, I would honestly put Nomads probably in. Okay, can I be honest? Like, I feel like you would die. Okay, because I really tried to look up like how.
I think you would die too.
Yeah, because for such like a small pressurized bomb to exert that amount of force for even like a rook who's probably like 200 pounds wearing like more armor to fly 3 meters through walls, through metal shields and everything, that's gonna cause some damage that even though in the game they describe it as non-lethal pushback grenades, I would argue that there at least has to be some sort of heat generated through an exothermic reaction for you to fly back that far. Mm-hmm. So honestly, I would put that in I died because it's a little misleading. They're like, oh yeah, like it's non-lethal, like
yeah, it's blowing your dead body back.
But, yeah, right. You fly through a wall completely, you're dead. You know, or just like
I don't know,
having
I think my body can handle it.
Oh yeah, Delia can.
Maybe not dead. Oh, yeah. Delia
I got this.
I think you die because
I'm a tank main. No, just me as it is. Just me as
it's
it. My body can handle it.
It's not just the effect of flying, like however many miles per hour, possibly through walls and everything. It's also the force that you would take for you. Theoretically in the military wearing all of that armor and gear for you to fly back 3 meters in such a short period of time. Like, it's literally a proximity bomb. Like, that's literally what it is. And even though it's described as, like, non-lethal, like, there has to be some sort of heat generated or energy in order to, like, cause that, like, effect. So, honestly, I would put that either in high, please res me, or I die, depending on what you possibly would fly into.
Mm-hmm.
You could also fly like through a wall off a building and then die.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's another thing is like, what scenario are we in here that we're judging these gadgets? Like, are we? Because I'm picturing us on Cafe, the map, Cafe Dostoevsky. I'm picturing us in like a room experiencing these gadgets. Like, I'm imagining that door that goes into the reading room that leads outside, getting hit with the air jab, flying backwards, like in that little corner.
Yeah.
Okay, because like in that scenario, I don't. If I'm correct, I don't think you like hit anything. If I'm thinking of the same place you are.
There's a bar right there. If you go flying into the corner of the bar, yeah, that'll probably kill you.
But I don't know. I do think any sort of explosion near you could probably cause enough damage to kill you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I think you would literally be dead for you to fly that far. Like, imagine the amount of force that takes. Like Zophia's. Like an impact grenade, but that like pushes you that far. Like that's some major force being exerted there, and even though it's like, yeah, you don't feel it, you don't take damage from it. Like, you would, honestly, so I don't know.
Yeah, I put her at I put her at the top of I died above Zofia just because I feel like that explosive grenade from Zofia would just like insta death, whereas Nomad, you are probably most likely guaranteed to die, but I feel like you're more likely to survive it than you are to survive Zofia's pellets. So we will now take a quick pause to show everyone the tier list. This is what it looks like right now with our researched gadgets. So now we're going to go in alphabetical order. I've already placed Recruit in the what gadget tier because they don't really have any unique gadgets. So you wouldn't really feel the effect of anything from the Recruit because they don't really have anything. Starting Aces Selma. What do we think? If you were leaning... Okay, I think we're assuming that the gadget is being used correctly. So I think if you were to feel the effect from the Selma, it would be like you're leaning against a wall as the Selma hits against it. I think that's what we're assuming here.
Well, I know you take a little bit of damage if you're near it, I'm pretty sure. But again...
In real life, you would die.
The word force is going to be used a lot in this podcast. The... What is it? Hydraulic or whatever, like water force, whatever the hell it is, like... That's also, like, a very strong force. So, unless it's, like, directly... Even though it's directly, like, used on a wall, I don't think it would kill you. But it would still probably hurt you. I think.
I don't know, like, I don't want to
say, I think if you're leaning against it, it would blow off a body part.
But it's not really... It's not an explosion so much. Like, something with thermite, like, yeah, that's an explosion.
I don't really know what his gadget is, I guess. I thought it was an explosion.
No, the Selma just kind of breaks down the wall itself. So I feel like you would probably get pushed... Like, I feel like you would get pushed away from the wall. Die. Yeah, I don't even know if you'd get injured, necessarily. Like, I'm tempted to put this in Little Pinch. Because it would hurt, but I don't think you'd, like, break a bone.
Okay. Well, I guess I was thinking of it as thermites thing. Because thermites thing, you would definitely die.
Oh, no, thermites is, like, a lot more than...
Yeah, because that's an explosion, and it knocks out the entire wall. Like, that sends, like, debris flying.
Yeah, I didn't even realize what his thing was. That's my bad.
Yeah, it's more like a wall. I mean, it does, like, knock off debris and stuff. I feel like you'd get hurt, but I don't think it's, like, injury hurt. I think it's just, like, you know... Alright, we'll throw him in Little Pinch. We can also move them later. Alibi. I don't think you're getting hurt from Alibi's thing, unless she chucks it at you.
Well, are we talking about, like... Because I feel like several of the defending gadgets are going to be, like, a little hard to put, you know, in the tier. Because not all of them do damage, I guess. Or not all gadgets, in general.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them do damage. Or, like, we also have one that's just, like... It's just annoying. Like, the mosquito bite, it doesn't hurt. It's just annoying to deal with. So, whereas what gadget, you don't even notice it's there. So, I mean, Alibi, like, her thing's annoying to deal with because it fools you, but...
Well, are we talking about,
just, like...
in the scenario of a siege game? Because then, yeah, I would say it's annoying, but if we're, like you said, like, in a room testing it out, like, I wouldn't really... see that as, like, annoying.
Yeah, no, I was picturing it as, like, a room, you're just testing it out. So if it's just standing there in front of you as a hologram, it's not really doing anything to you.
I mean, what do you think, Kara? You're the alibi master.
Yeah, you're the alibi queen.
Well, I don't think it would hurt you at all. Like, it's just a placeable object that's just meant to trick you.
Right.
So, yeah.
I don't know, like, if, like... It doesn't really do anything to you.
Yeah, it's not meant to, like, hurt you. So, would we just put in, like, what gadget?
Yeah, we just put in
I think
gadget.
so.
Yeah, alright. Amaru.
Oh my god, Amaru's is so fun. Because we could talk about how it could affect Amaru herself, or affecting other people, because
I say we do both. Okay, because I feel like we'll just kind of see how that works, then we'll kind of put her in the middle. Like, okay, so first there's her as if we are using her grappling hook bursting through a window, or we could do it as she bursts through the window and you get tackled by her, because that does injure you if she hits you. So...
Well, if you do get tackled by her, it's like a one-hit kill in the game.
Yeah, but I think we're thinking of this in terms of, like, a woman just went flying through a window and you just got hit by it. You know?
Probably, like,
Like, that could cause an injury. That would hurt.
Yeah, and she's also flying at a really high velocity. Like that's, or, and I don't know. I feel like that would hurt a lot. Maybe like please res me. I don't know.
Yeah, but if you're her, like if you're using her grappling hook going through a window with like a wooden border or a wooden barrier, then I don't think that would almost kill you, but I think that you could potentially break something. So I feel like that's more an ow that hurt. So I'll put her either at the bottom of ow that hurt or top of please res me, because she could really go either way. I'll put her at bottom of ow that hurt. Cause
well, I think like, wait, are we talking about how her gadget hurts her? Or
yeah, both. Either hurts her or if she flies into someone.
Yeah, if she flies into someone, that could definitely like do a lot of damage. But I think she'll be trained enough where like she probably wouldn't hurt herself, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll put it at the bottom of ow that hurt just because like it will definitely cause an injury. Like you're definitely breaking a bone there, no matter like either way. So I'll leave it there. I think that's
I'm just thinking about like the blunt force trauma or like not concussive, but like you would literally get like a concussion probably.
Yeah, that would
if you like got hit by that, like a flying woman. And
but
she's
I feel
also,
like you would
really
survive.
Big.
I feel like either way, either getting hit by her or her bursting through the window, either way you're gonna survive.
Well, yeah, you would probably survive unless maybe she hit you like in the head or something really hard, and you might like die. But I don't know. I would say keep her there.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Aruni, my girl, the laser gates, those have gotta hurt.
Yeah,
like that would yikes, that would really hurt because the laser is literally pure laser. Like it would probably burn you a lot. So I don't know. That one's probably gonna hurt. I don't know how powerful they are, like scientifically. So I don't know if they would actually kill you, but I think they'd have a pretty good chance to.
I would purr and please res me because I would probably think of that possibly like a 3rd-degree burn, especially how like
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
like advanced.
And it's
like,
it's all over your body. Like the laser gate takes up an entire doorway. You are feeling that on every inch of your body except for like your feet.
Right, and it also has the power to like completely disintegrate any like projectile that goes through it. So imagine that like on your skin.
Yeah,
like I feel like that would hurt a lot.
Ash's breaching rounds. I know that earlier I was saying, oh, like, we're gonna use the gadget correctly, but I was also thinking, what if you just got flat out shot by one of those things?
Yeah.
You're dead. Like, there's no surviving that. It will tear your body apart.
The thing with Ash is that if you, like, know what the gadget looks like, there's, like, a little pointy, like, spike on the part that, like, burrows into walls. So
yeah.
I feel like if you were to shoot it directly at a person, it would probably burrow into their skin, especially going at like the high.
And then like the little pieces come out and it spins around and then it explodes. I feel like she's dying. I don't know. Not her. I feel like we're dying.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Bandit.
Bandit?
So, yeah.
Die.
You think so?
I don't know, because it's a car battery.
It's a car if you touch a car battery in real life, I'm pretty sure you like if it's like rigged that way, you will die.
That's true, but it's also like electrifying a wall.
Yeah, so and that's what I was about to say.
Touching the wall, or like
I assume touching, because the whole point of the gadget is that it electrocutes. Whoa! It electrifies walls. So I was assuming if you went up and got shocked by the wall, in which case I think you could survive that. People have survived lightning strikes. Like,
yeah, I think you would probably survive it too. I don't even know if it's possible to electrify a whole wall with the car battery.
Probably not.
But let's say it was. I don't know.
It definitely wouldn't be a very powerful electrocute. Like in the game, it's powerful enough to shut down gadgets and hurt people. But if you're distributing that much electricity from only a car battery, then only touching one spot is not a lot of voltage at once. So I don't know. I feel like it might kill you if you maybe press your entire body up against the wall, but in real life I'm tempted to put this in ow that hurt, because I feel like that little of voltage, it would hurt, you would get injured, but it's not going to kill you. Like I just feel like that's not enough. So
okay.
And
Blackbeard, I would say put him in what gadget?
What gadget? It's just a shield.
Yeah, it's literally just a shield. And here's the tier list right now. Here's a screenshot. Okay, and we're back. Bandit. So, okay. I was thinking of Bandit in two different ways. There's both the flashbang. What
Which
am I
doesn't
saying?
kill you.
Am I saying bandit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blitz. Okay, so Blitz. The flashbang doesn't kill you. That's more a mosquito bite type thing. It's just irritating and it definitely affects you. But I was also thinking of all the shield operators in terms of like when they melee you, they are whacking you with the shield. So I feel like that has also got to hurt a lot. Getting whacked with a heavy metal shield, probably in the head. So
Yeah. I think if we're talking about solely the gadget, I mean, I don't know how bright it is. I'm tempted to put it in like possibly like mosquito bite. I mean,
yeah,
obviously
that's what
it's
I
not
was
going to be
thinking
like
too.
good to get that, but I think I don't know.
Like
it's,
it might
it's
hurt
basically
your
like a
it might hurt your
concussion.
eyes in the moment, but it's just kind of irritating.
I think
Like
it's
it's
sort
Like
of
a
annoying.
mosquito bite.
yeah. And it's only visual. It's not like auditory. Like you don't get like your eardrums like unless it's like an explosion. I'm
Well,
pretty sure it's not.
flashbangs, I think, don't they do something to your ears? I don't
Yeah,
know.
flashbangs
Yeah,
do, but I
probably.
think Blitz, like, I don't think there's actually like an explosive effect.
No, it's not. It's just a really
Oh,
bright
okay.
light. Like it's just a really bright light, and then the noise you hear is just his shield recharging. But it's not actually anything that affects the player.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I feel like it's just a bright light. It's just like an offsetting
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Buck,
Buck could literally just kill you with a
you're
shotgun.
dead. You're dead.
Yeah.
It's just a very powerful shotgun. You're dead.
That's
Easy.
pretty simple.
Capitao
Capitao.
could kill you. You're on fire.
You're on
burning
fire.
to death.
You can
Castle
survive fire
probably-
though. Like, okay, I want to talk about Capitao for a second, just because like, if you think about it, and Tachanka's the same way. I'm gonna put Tachanka in the same tier as whatever I put Capitao, just because they're exactly the same. But if you're like on fire, but only at your feet, I feel like it would be quick enough that you could technically run out of the range and still survive. It's not like it's burning your head. It's not burning like your chest. Like,
What if you don't run though?
well, then if you don't run, obviously you burn to death. But this is what I'm saying, is that, like, he might belong in Please Res Me because it obviously could kill you. But technically, if you think about it and have quick enough reactions, you could probably survive. So, I don't know. I might put him... I just feel like him and Tachanka would go in, like, the bottom of Please Res Me. Like, bordering into I Died. So...
I put Castle and no gadget.
Yeah, Castle's no gadget.
Yeah.
He just has a barrier.
Have you died?
Yeah, well,
okay. Are we thinking
She
about...
stabs you.
Yes, but are we considering only Silent Step, or are we also including her interrogation?
I would probably put
I was
interrogation.
including
too.
interrogation.
Okay, so then we're including interrogation. Yeah, she stabs you in the neck. You're dead. She literally pins you... This is just for audience
If it's
context.
just silent
she pins
step,
you
that's
down.
just nothing.
She pins you down
sorry.
and stabs you in the neck for audience context. So, yeah, you're dead.
I think Doc probably a little pinch because when you get shot by one of them, like your character is kind of like like you.
Yeah, I imagine a gun. It's a gun that essentially shoots you with a dart. So yeah, the dart heals you, so you will be fine, but it probably feels like a very painful shot.
Yeah.
Like a medical shot. So, Doc can't be fun. Dokkaebi, mosquito bite.
Gadget.
What,
Well,
gadget?
I mean, she's annoying. Like, your phone's constantly buzzing.
Oh, okay.
I'll put her
So
at the
mosquito
top.
bite could be just
there.
annoying, not really like pain.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas What Gadget, it literally does not
Then
affect
Echo,
you
I
at
think, would be
all.
mosquito bite.
Well, Echo, okay, what is the yokai shock? Is it
It's a
electrical?
disorienting-
Just disorienting.
I think it's kind of like an Ella thing, almost, because it like makes you really dizzy, and I feel like it's basically like a concussive effect.
Yeah, I'm
where,
trying
like,
to think
you
of what it
can't hear-
actually is.
But
Like,
it's not like an explosion like Ella, and I think the reason we put Ella there was because it was like an explosion.
yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know
I
what the
think
yokai is. Like, is it an electrical shock? Is it like a explosion? Is it a sound
It's
thing like
somewhat-
it's like
Malusi
sonic
is? Like, what
burst.
is it?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's some more like wave of energy shot at you.
I would say ow, that hurt, because it would probably like hurt your ears a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Like
like
an
if you're
auditory
experiencing this in real life, getting shot with a burst of sonic energy, like that can't be fun. So we'll put him there. There's a screenshot. Here's what the tier list looks right now. Finka.
I think Finka's similar to Doc in a way that like you probably feel something when like the nanobots or whatever like activate or when they go inside of you,
Mhm.
even though they help you or heal you, I feel like you would probably feel like a little pinch.
Yeah, cuz it literally is like shifting your adrenaline. Like adrenaline is a hormone that your body literally produces. So these nanobots are literally changing your hormone function.
Yeah.
So like I assume you gotta feel something, whether it's pain
Yeah.
or irritation or I feel like you're feeling something. I feel like it would be less painful than the Selma or the stim pistol, but
Mm.
floors,
You're dead.
you're dead.
Yeah.
But it also depends on how close within range you are, though, because if you're far enough out of range, it hurts, but you're gonna live. So.
I just
think-
assumed it's exploding on you.
Oh well, yeah. If it's exploding on you, you are
Yeah.
100% dead.
I would probably put it in you died.
Okay, I died.
Uh,
R.I.P.
Frost, please
Please
res
res-
me.
Please res me.
You probably
You could survive a
break
bear
your
trap.
bone.
I could
You'll,
survive
the
a
worst
bear
that'll
trap.
happen, you'll
My
get,
body
like,
can handle it.
amputated.
Yeah, but I feel like you might not die. You could die. Well, okay. If you think about
No, I don't think you would die,
Like,
but you would like
in
break a
actual,
bone.
because
If
in
you're left
actual
there,
bear
maybe.
trap, like in the game, it automatically downs you. But if you get caught in an actual bear trap, it's really just your leg that's trapped. But it's not necessarily a deadly thing. Like you don't fall over and like die right there.
Yeah,
You
you'll
know?
just get. You'll maybe have to get amputated.
Yeah,
That's true, but frost is like it meant for humans too. Like it's bigger.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah,
trying
that's
to
also
say.
true.
I was,
it like
I
goes
was
farther up
talking
your
to
leg. It comes
someone.
up to like your thigh.
Yeah, I was talking to someone earlier, and I was like, "Yeah, hers are like specific, like human makes. They're like huge, like
Yeah.
not just
Yeah,
like,
that's also
normal bear
true.
traps.
So it would probably
Right.
like. It could probably tear your leg off. I'm gonna put it at the top of please res me because I feel like it's
Okay.
less likely to
Maybe
kill
not
you
even,
than
like,
other stuff.
tear your
but-
leg off, but if you do manage to get out, there's like no saving your leg.
Yeah,
That's
no, your
true.
leg is done for. I put it at the top of please res me. I feel like it's less likely to kill you than Ella Aruni or the fire people, but you could still die
Right.
potentially. Fuse,
I think Fuse, you're dead.
you're dead. You're
Think about all the
dead.
times you killed a hostage. with
Yup.
Fuse.
Glass.
Okay.
Glass, you
Sniper.
dead. Glass
You
gonna
dead.
kill you.
Yeah, but
With that
also,
thermal scope.
but
Yeah.
his ability also includes like the gun itself, and that gun has a lot of recoil. I have really bad aim on that gun, so there's also a chance that he might not even hit you.
My man is a trained soldier. He
Mhm.
hit in whatever he aiming at.
That's true. Okay, yeah, I'll put him in I died.
Wait, are we? But that's not his. Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, his ability is, I guess, the thermal scope. Which
Yeah, so
would
his
be-
ability is the scope itself, where for audience context, if you don't know Glaz, it makes it makes everything grayed out, but enemies are outlined in yellow. So it makes they're highlighted yellow, so they're much easier to see. So I feel like I'm picturing this in the type of like scenario where like this is so ridiculous, but I'm picturing it like you're in like a laser tag arena, like trying to dodge him. You know, like you're ducking behind walls and on like a whole like, and he's just up at the top trying to snipe you because he can see you with like with the yellow highlight. That's what I'm picturing here, which is
Oh, my
stupid.
birthday party was there. Glass is gonna kill me on my birthday.
This could kill me at my 16th birthday.
Yo,
My 12th birthday party.
we should do
Star
we should
Wars
do
themed.
laser tag. We should do laser tag for mine and Aaron's birthday because they're so close together.
Yes! Oh my god, wait! With Glass there! Let's die!
Wait, can we I will actually play laser tag. That'll be so
Okay.
yeah,
fun.
with
we're gonna do that.
Glass!
Don't mind us, audience. Planning our
we had
birthday.
Airsoft. Airsoft.
This leads me to
Huge
question
roleplay.
of the day.
Okay, question of the day. What is question of the day?
Question of the day. What's your favorite Star Wars character?
That's a good question. Okay, good question. What are your guys' favorite Star Wars characters?
Can I be honest? I don't watch Star Wars. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I thought of, you know why I thought of that? I thought of that because the only laser tag I've been to was Star Wars themed. That's what made me think of that.
All right, that's a good question though. My favorite, not in the main story. My favorite is the Mandalorian from the Mandalorian. I love him. I love
Baby
Pedro
Yoda.
Pascal. I love Baby Yoda, but the Mandalorian himself is probably my favorite. So okay, moving on. Goyo, I just want to put him up
Dead.
with I want to put
Dead.
him with Tachanka and Capitao. It's all the same thing with just a
Well,
square fire.
I don't know, because it's also like an explosion. Because it's an explosion and then it lights the floor on fire. So I feel like it would probably kill you too. But I don't know.
Oh, that's true. It is an explosion. I could just put him at the bottom of Please Resme or very
Yeah,
top
okay.
of I Died.
Okay.
I'll put him with the fire people for now at the bottom. Hibana.
Okay. Hibana is stronger than Ace, but
Definitely stronger
not
than
as
Ace.
strong as Thermite. So I feel like
Yeah.
in between.
Okay, we'll put We'll put her in Ow That Hurt, because, like, they definitely would hurt you. Like, you would get knocked to the ground and, like, probably break something. But
Yeah.
I don't know if it would kill you. Iana, I feel like that's a what gadget. It's just a hologram. Can't hurt you, can't do anything to you. Same with IQ and Jackal, I feel
Yeah.
like. Because, again, they're annoying to
Yeah.
play against, but in terms of actually affecting you directly, they're not really going
Jaeger,
to do
too.
anything. Well, okay.
I
Jaeger,
think Jaeger could be Ow That Hurt, because to destroy a grenade, you have to, like, what destroys the grenade if that were to hit you?
yeah, that's
It
what
would
I was
probably
thinking.
hurt.
Like,
But
what if the
not,
ADS
then,
actually
yeah, I would
shot
say what-
you? We'll put him in Ow That Hurt, because I feel like if you actually got shot with the ADS, like,
Yeah.
that's gonna hurt.
Right.
So, we'll put him, like, here.
Oh my god, Callie.
Callie
Callie is
dead.
like Ash, but stronger, because since Ash like burrows through like other surfaces, Callie burrows through like reinforced walls. So
Yeah.
imagine like Ash's, but like like more, like a stronger like burrow sort of.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel
gadget.
like Callie's just like a one-hit sniper. I feel like she's going with Glads. Like, you're dead. You're getting sniped. That's it.
Well, her actual ability is just like a breaching thing. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But, like, I just feel like her ability isn't like that. Like, no one really cares about Callie's ability. Like, you care about the fact that she is a sniper, you know? Like, she has that crazy zoomed scope. Like, that's what people focus on. So, I don't know. I just feel like you would die either way.
Capcan, I would say please res me, because a lot of people don't know this. If you look at the trap, like when you put it down, it's actually like full of nails. So when it explodes,
it's like it's like a
The
giant nail
shrapnel
grenade.
could just
Yes.
kill you, though.
It's literally a
Yeah,
mixture of
exactly.
shrapnel and nails.
yeah.
But
Or-
technically, you could survive, because, like, if you look at it, you could put it on the the very bottom of a doorway, or like in the middle. So it's really only hitting you from waist down. It's not hitting you like towards your head or towards your chest. Like,
Yeah, that's another amputation situation.
yeah, like, you know, you may not be able to like have kids anymore, but you would technically survive. I think you could technically survive. So I'm gonna put him in Please Res Me. It would hurt a lot. Could potentially kill you, but I don't think you're gonna die. You could, but you might not. Lion. I don't know. Lion. Oh wait, here's an updated version of the tier list right now. Here's where we're at. Lion. I don't know.
Probably nothing.
Mosquito. Yeah. In terms of like actually affecting you directly, that you physically feel something, I feel like the drone won't.
Wait, then I would put Dokeby up top too, if that's like the same.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'll do whatever, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. Maestro getting shot with the camera. With the
It would
eagle
probably
eye.
hurt a
It's just
lot.
a shock. It would probably be like a pinch.
Yeah.
Or ow, that hurt.
All
I'd
right.
say oh that hurt, because it can like overheat. So there's definitely like some sort of like
Yeah,
heat or, like-
if the voltage is powerful enough to create that much, like, doing a little physics info here, because like all types of energy convert into thermic energy, and just depending on how powerful the energy is, the more and more it heats up. So if the camera has the ability to to overheat, it means that you are creating so much voltage that it is heating up the camera enough to burn it, which means that that's probably a lot of voltage being shot in a direct line right at you.
Yeah.
So I'm putting it.
Yeah.
I think it would go in Ow That Hurt. Mira, what gadget doesn't affect you directly? Montaigne, again. Are we doing this as if he's meleeing you with the shield? Because then he's straight up whacking you
I
with a
think
shield.
for Montaigne, you can probably go with the meleeing part, because he doesn't really have like a gadget sort of like
Yeah.
Blitz.
Mm-hmm.
But
he can whack you with
That would just like
shield.
knock you out, though. I mean, unless he keeps hitting you.
Yeah, I'm just assuming it's like a one and done. Like he just hits you. What does it feel like? Are you dead on impact after one hit, or are you like gonna live?
I don't think you would die.
I don't think you would die.
Yeah,
I think you'd be knocked out.
maybe something like Frost. Maybe, I don't know. Blunt force trauma. Yeah.
We'll put him like towards the. We'll put him towards the bottom of Ow That Hurt.
Okay.
Mew.
I don't think really.
I don't think you would really feel unless like. No, because it doesn't even really do anything to you. It does something to your gadgets, but
Yeah.
Knock, same thing. Unless
Right.
okay. Are we doing this as if like you are using her gadget? Because then wouldn't you feel the effects of whatever it does to your body to make you invisible?
Well, it just makes you invisible to cams. I mean, it's not really like making you invisible.
Yeah, but it's still got to do. That's got to do something.
Like it affects cameras. I don't know if it affects.
Like she's probably just kind of like a hacker. I don't. If we look at it in real life, somehow I don't know.
Yeah, so it doesn't actually.
I think if anything, it's like a hack towards the cameras rather than like you. You know.
Okay, so it doesn't actually do anything like to your body. It's just.
I don't think so.
All right. Oryx.
We might have to do something like a Maru because it both affects him when he like goes through walls and also affects other people.
Yeah, I was thinking in terms of like if he were to Rima dash you and you just got knocked over by a big burly man.
So the thing with him is that like the animation for when you get tackled by him and when you get air jabbed, they're like the same animation. But I would not put him in the same tier.
No, he definitely doesn't hit you with the same force. There's no way.
Yeah.
So
probably like Ow That Hurt, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like because like I don't know what it is about Oryx. I don't know his lore or anything that makes him able to like knock down and completely disorient someone. But like he is huge, like muscle wise. Like Oryx is a big guy, so I feel like he could like. I feel like he could really, like, knock you down. Maybe not knock you out, but, like...
Well, yeah, that's true. He could probably, like, give you a concussion. Because, like, think about football players. Like, they get injuries all the time.
Yeah, like, you get concussed. But at the same time, like, you know, you're always falling on your back. Like, it's always the same animation. You fall down on your back. You're not really hitting your head. So... Is Oryx really, like... Like, you also don't get injured from Oryx's thing. It doesn't do damage to you. He literally just knocks you over.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but you don't get damaged by the air jab. But I think we were more thinking about, like, real.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I think he could hurt you, but also like not that badly. So I'll put him like at the top of Ow That Hurt, because like he could injure you. He might concuss you, but you're not getting like injured. You're fine.
Yeah. I say pulse. What gadget?
Yeah. Unless you want to get really technical and be like, oh, like, it X-rays your heart, so the radiation, you're not wearing protect. Yeah, like, I'm not getting technical with this, but if you wanted to. If you wanted to. Clash.
Clash? So, Clash, it's a really
Just a little shock.
It's a really strong taser because not only does it form, like, electrical arcs in midair, which is, like, kind of hard to do, but it has like really long range and can like affect like multiple people. So honestly, if you got hit by, you know, like when you get hit by taser, you're like on the ground, like you're passed out. And Clash is like possibly even stronger than those. So I would say
because it's also a lot of them, because it goes all the way around the entire shield and is hitting your entire body at once.
Right.
So it's not just like a taser with two little points sending voltage. It is a bunch of like sources hitting all over your body. Like you're unable to move.
Yeah.
So I feel like that would really hurt. I feel like that would be similar to like bandits with like the electric shock. Like it's kind of hitting you like everywhere. Like that could definitely really injure you. So.
Yeah.
There. Gridlock.
Gridlock's interesting because it depends on like if you like where you step on it, what footwear you're wearing, or like
because it only affects your feet.
Yeah, I would. We're also gonna have to do this with what's his name, Legion too. So I would say, let's imagine you're wearing like military, like the same footwear that they do. In that case, I would say probably Owl That Hurt, because I don't think you would like die.
Like if you're wearing thick like military grade boots, like, and you're stepping on a bed of spikes, yeah, it'll hurt. It might go through the boot and like hit you. But I don't know how deadly
Doesn't it
that
do
is.
some sort of poison though? I thought it had like some sort of like poison thing.
No,
No, not gridlock. Gridlock, it's because the thing. Okay, here's the other thing with gridlock though, is that it has a giant range, and you are supposed to walk all the way across it if you want to get from point A to point B. So like, I still don't think it's lethal. I still don't think it's gonna kill you, but it is a long time that you're walking across that, especially if your boots are getting more and more damaged as you're going across it. Like by the end, like you're just walking across spikes. So
yeah, I don't think you would die.
I don't think it's deadly, but I think it's definitely gonna hurt. Quick pause. Updated tier list. Okay. Cade, similar to Bandit, it's an electric shock. Kaid. Similar to Bandit, I feel like it's an electric shock. It electrocutes walls. Put your hand up against it, it's gonna hurt.
I think Legion. So Legion's actually like Kara said, has poison in it, and there are these like, I forgot, like there are some war tactics. It might have been from in Vietnam or something, where they would like put spikes covered in like feces or like poison like on the ground. So like when soldiers would step on them, it would poison you. So I think initially it would probably feel something like a smaller version of gridlocks, but if you got poisoned, you could possibly die.
Yeah, I also feel like it depends on the type of poison, because if you have like arsenic in there, then yeah, literally like a milligram of arsenic is enough to kill you, or like cyanide. So I feel like it also depends on what poison is being distributed. Like I'm thinking of it, I don't actually know how the goo mine works, but I picture it as like a syringe type thing where when you step on it, it injects poison into your bloodstream. In which case, if it's something like arsenic or cyanide, you're gonna die. But if it's a lighter poison, almost like certain snake venoms, then it could technically be removed, and you could survive.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is solely dependent on what Legion has in his mind.
Right.
So I don't know what it is though. So I don't know. We could put it in Please Res Me just because it depends on the type of poison.
I honestly would put him like Owl That Hurt to Please Res Me. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So I'll move it up in Please Res Me just because like I feel like it is really dependent on the poison itself.
Yeah.
Maverick. I feel like this would assume. Yeah, I feel like this would assume that he is shooting you directly with his welding thing. What is it called? The flame thing, the welder, whatever it is.
Blowtorch.
The blowtorch. Thank you, the blowtorch. So I feel like this assumes that we are getting directly hit with it.
Yeah.
In which case, it is like a small point. You know, like it's only hitting you at one small point. So I feel like it's not deadly.
But it also has the ability to like breach like metal walls. So I think with that amount of heat on like your skin, that could probably do something.
Yeah. Some maybe 3rd-degree burns.
Yeah, but I still don't know if it's enough to kill you, because look at how small his holes are. Like it's a very direct point. So if you just get it on just like your leg or like your arm, like yeah, it would hurt a lot. But is that is that deadly? Like I don't know.
Possibly similar to like an Aruni gate, but like on like one part of your body, or if he like does more parts of your body.
Yeah, I'll put him at like the bottom of Ow That Hurt, because I feel like he would definitely hurt more than Hibana. I cannot address Hibana correctly today. I feel like it would hurt more than Hibana, but I also feel like frost bear traps are more likely to kill you. So
probably
Mozzie drones or Mozzie pests.
I don't think so.
What Gadget? They didn't really do anything. Ying
is okay. So it's used for like blinding people, right? But there's also like a noise that comes out of it that, even though I don't think it actually like impairs your hearing, I feel like in real life it probably would, because that thing is like really loud. Like you can hear it across the map, and especially if it's like right off.
Yeah, that's true.
But I also feel like it's not.
Flashbangs impair your hearing.
Right,
Yeah.
it's basically like a flashbang, but
But-
like advanced.
But flashbangs also, like, after a pretty short time, even after, like, 30 seconds maybe, like, you're fine. You know, your hearing's fine, your sight's fine. So, like, I feel like she would just go up with Blitz, you know? Like, they're flashbangs. Like,
I mean, flashbangs hurt though.
Yeah,
like,
flashbangs
doesn't-
can
Yeah.
kill you,
it
I think.
hurts you. It's
but
not
I
like
was more thinking in terms
a
of, like...
subtle pain.
No, I'm not saying it's a subtle pain at all. I'm just saying, like, in terms of, like, actual damage to your body. Like,
Okay.
not all flashbangs necessarily permanently impair you, you know? So, do we want to put her in, like, little pinch? I just feel like it won't cause, like, an injury. It'll hurt, but it won't, like, injure you necessarily.
I think it could, because like if you look at like, here I'll look at like flashbang like injuries, like okay. Let's look, because I mean I'm not really like sure completely, but let's see. Okay, stun grenades. They're possible. Okay, this one said that they can set things on fire. This person died of a heart. Okay, wait. This isn't even like relevant.
Yeah, but
think...
I just called her Wing. What is happening to me? But Ying's gadget doesn't do any of that. Like, I think this is assuming that it functions properly. Like, it doesn't break. It just it is what it is. You know. So.
Mhm.
Okay.
Rook, I don't think he does anything.
Rook. I mean, if you want to get really technical and be like, oh, like the weight of the armor, it's so heavy, but like, or like, you know, oh, the bullets cause bruising, but like, I don't know how technical you want to get here with all of this. So, I don't know, because like, if you're looking into like the weight of the armor plus the fact that it does still cause bruising, then it's more a mosquito bite type thing where it's just very annoying and like irritating. But if you're not counting that, then it's almost as if it's not there at all.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. We could.
I just would put it in like. It's just what Gadget. It's supposed to protect you. I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Sledge.
I think Sledge could
Kill you.
Yeah, it's a sledgehammer.
Yeah,
Aaron, you're not surviving if you get hit in the head with a sledgehammer.
No.
Are you
I did not
necessarily
say that
getting
you
hit in the
would.
head though? Are you necessarily getting hit in the head?
I mean,
Probably. I think.
Is this what we're assuming here? Because then we got to go back and change like everyone else. Because
There's a chance you could survive if like he hits you somewhere else, but I would say that you're probably gonna die. Like you're like.
Well, I mean, like if he wants to kill you, he's gonna hit you in the head.
Okay, well then we're dead. That's it.
Okay.
If he wants to kill you with that sledgehammer, you are dead. Smoke. You could. It's toxic gas, but
it's
I think you die.
gas. You're gonna die.
Yeah, I was also thinking though,
mustard
like
gas kills you.
Yeah, no, you're right. I was gonna say like, oh, like mustard gas is similar with the fire, where like it's within a very concealed range, so if you escape it fast enough. But mustard gas is also very deadly, so
yeah,
I feel like it would be hard to escape out of range quick enough, especially when your vision's impaired. So
yeah,
I feel like that's
yeah, I
something,
guess you could escape it. I just wasn't really thinking about that.
Yeah, but nah, I think you're dead.
Thatcher, I think if there were to be like a real EMP grenade in real life, I think it would have to have some sort of like.
Isn't that a real thing? Aren't EMPs real?
Well, EMPs are real, but I don't know if like an EMP grenade is like would work just like it would. I think if it were to be real, it might be like more of like an actual grenade possibly, but I don't know.
Because again, like the same thing with like with Echo, like it would have to release a wave of energy to deactivate all voltage around it and all electricity. So I feel like if you got hit with that, it wouldn't hurt. I'm tempted to put this in mosquito bite because it probably wouldn't hurt you, but you would definitely feel something. You would feel that energy hit you.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Here's the updated list right now because I realized we haven't updated it for the audience in a while. There's a screenshot. Here's where we're at right now.
I think thermite would be like instant death.
Yeah,
similar to,
thermite.
like-
It's like a pure explosion. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, especially if you're like leaning up against the wall that
Right.
that the breacher is on. Like, I feel like that's just gonna kill you. You might survive.
Yeah, it's sort
but,
of like, yeah. I
um,
think Twitch it's like, I remember you used to take like, I don't remember, but I think like now
5
you take,
damage.
Yeah,
Yeah, now you only take
like,
one.
one.
So I think it's
So-
assumed that it now shoots less electricity. I think that's what we're assuming here.
I might be
Yeah.
making this up, but I thought I remember it taking 10. I
It
don't
probably
know.
did. I don't know.
Like,
I
it
didn't
used to
play
be
it.
really, like, a lot better.
Yeah, but now you only take one. So I'm going based off the one, in which case that's not a lot of electricity hitting you in one singular little spot.
That's true, but it's also enough to like destroy like gadgets too. So I think it would probably be like
Shot
little
you in the
pinch
eye.
or all that.
Yeah,
I'm
like-
sorry.
Like Little Pinch. I died. Dead. Yeah. I'll put it up in Little Pinch. I'll put it at like the bottom though. Like below Doc. Because I feel like Doc's would
Okay.
hurt a little less. Valkyrie. What gadget? It's a camera.
Yeah.
Vigil.
Oh.
What?
That's just, like, what? Gadget.
That's
Like,
similar
like,
to
what
Nook.
does-
Like it.
It's just...
Yeah, I just don't know
highlights
what
your-
Vigil does. I assume it's similar to Knock, where it's more like a hacking thing as opposed to like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nagugi or sorry,
Nagugi.
Wamai.
Well,
Wamai,
that can, like,
whatever.
kill you. I mean, it throws it back at you.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. Is that like
Yeah,
it
it depends on
depends
what
on,
it
like-
is though.
it
So
depends
I
on
think
what it
could-
is, and it depends on how far away you are from the magnet.
Yeah,
So-
I think.
I've seen
Well,
it kill me.
Yeah,
That
I have.
hurt.
Sorry, Wamai. I think it's probably like the most like versatile. Like it could either be like nothing or it could completely kill you.
I'll put it in Please Res Me because it could kill you, but it also might not. So
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
it has the potential to kill, but also you could survive. Warden.
Okay.
What gadget? You don't feel anything, and then.
I would put Zero next to a Twitch
Yeah.
since it's like
Yeah.
shoots
Yeah,
the
like
laser.
are we assuming that we're getting shot with the camera?
I think so. Yeah.
Then it would go next to Twitch. So
Right.
Like the little laser.
yeah, so up on the screen you'll be seeing our final tier list. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this.
There's our tier.
And there is our tier list.
My best characters. Okay.
So
Yeah.
The new
Uh,
meta.
It's the new meta, guys. Watch out.
so basically what we've decided here is that we are least afraid of everyone at the top, and we are absolutely terrified of everyone at the bottom. So especially
Yay!
Zofia. Terrified of Zofia. So
I'm so scared of Cav.
I'm terrified of Cav too. Everyone at the bottom, in terms of experiencing in real life, is absolutely terrifying. So you will not survive. So we are approaching 59 minutes, which means that this will do it for this episode of History Through a Headset. Thank you so much,
Awesome.
everyone, for listening. Tomorrow we will be talking about war, because tomorrow is Call of Duty. So
Yay!
we'll be talking about some good old Call of Duty, some good old
Yay,
war.
war.
Yay to war. Comment down below your favorite
This is
Star
so
Wars
fun.
character or whether or not you've experienced blunt force trauma. Yeah, this has been History Through a Headset. My name's Delia. This has been Kara and Aaron. Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you all tomorrow. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.